Here I am at Art Andy's, Northrop King Building. As you can see, the studio space, for those of you who know it, looks a little different. We are in transition. And like, who isn't, I might add, but after 16 years in the building, we are moving our little operation back to Stillwater. And I have the month of June here at Northrop King, and I'm taking this as an opportunity to just basically let my community know that we are moving 30 miles east, and I want to walk you through the pieces that I have that need to be seen. And so I'm going to give you an overview. And this will especially be helpful for people that won't be able to get here, who live out of state, who can't travel. If you just allow me to give you an overview, excuse some of the disorganization as we are in the process of moving. Doesn't look too bad though, I'd have to say. For some of you who have been in here, you might notice my white walls because I painted at the first of the year. So this is basically the studio. Now I just want to mention some rugs on sale. This area here has got some beautiful rugs and some great prices. These two top ones here are 4 by 11 foot rugs, donated by Dick and Mary. They are $500 each. I'm going to unfold them in the next blurb, and the donation of that money will be going to Centro Textiles Tradicionales de Cusco for the preservation of the weaving culture of the women I work with in the Chinchero area. These rugs as well are on sale, just because we have to be able to move some things out that won't be easy to show once we get to Stillwater. Our space is much smaller. So this area that I'm showing you are all pieces on sale. Even though this rug is on the wall, which it looks great on the wall. This is why I wanted to show these rugs in this white space, but these are, as most of you know, indestructible floor rugs. But yet, yes, they look great on the wall. The one with the hands is on sale. That's a 10-foot runner. And on this rack here, these are 6.5 foot. 6.5 foot. And we're back to, this is kind of my pre-Columbian wall here. The Pelicans, based on Changkai culture, really historic design. This is a 4x6, normally $14.95, $9.95. Same with the one in the golds in 4x6, so I want you to be aware of those. The Pelicanos, beautiful rug. They need to find a home. We've got, so you saw the Pelicans, and if you look at that border, now look at this rug. This rug is the border of the Pelicans. That's how we end up with certain designs. We just keep narrowing it down, and as it turned out, we realized the border of the Pelicano made for a great rug on its own. Don't let me cruise too fast by this wonderful asymmetrical, again, ancient textile influence design of the Changkai culture. We've got the Swedish design. These two here are 6.5 foot long. The floor, beautiful, beautiful together. just a wonderful combination of rugs. I kind of have them grouped together by colors. Oh, not to make you too dizzy, I want to go to the black and white ensemble. The one on top is a replica of a tunica, an Incan tunica that a warrior would have worn down the street, or a chieftain, let's say. And the original, I am told by my friend Mary, lives at the Getty Museum, and I hope to get there someday and see it. But it looks great on a wall as well. And then the other rug was just an experiment to do some bold black and white, and you can see how wonderful these look together. Bottom one, 4x6, normally $12.95. We could say $9.95 on that. Got some wonderful ottomans. Look at the ottoman here. Lightweight and fairly stiff top, firm, so hoping that somebody would consider it a wonderful bench / coffee table. The rug under it could also be on sale for $9.95. That's a 4x6. Normally these are $12 to $14.95. A lot of work in all the little circles, replicas of knots. Sorry for the dizziness. This is another ottoman on sale. The design came from the cover of one of my textile books. That was $9.95. This ottoman, a lot of work in that. It's an alpaca cover, $500. This is a big rug, 6x10. The Wadi culture, pre-Inca. On sale for, well, it was $38.95. Let's call it $18.95. Big rug, 6x10. Got some 4x6 foot rugs here. Got some miscellaneous pieces. You can see even a 4x6 under this rather largish table even works. You don't always need a huge rug under a table. Here's my little kitchen. Came out of my 1875 Stillwater home, and it's going back to my little textile barn. Joel Nichols got some furniture here. Wonderful handcrafted furniture. Got some miscellaneous sizes over here. 3x4 on the end. 2x3s, some table runners, 6.5 foot runner. This is a mid-century modern design taken from a piece of fabric my neighbor upstairs at Northrop King designed. Complicated design. A lot of work, especially in that replica of a stitching along the border. These are both on sale. I've got the 10-foot runner. Normally $12.95. That would be $8.95. 3x4. Normally $6.50. We'll say $4.50. This is an interesting combination of designs here. This design started as influenced by a Mali mudcloth that my dear friend Sam had in her guest house as bed coverings in Galisteo, New Mexico. And I took the idea of the geometrics and we just laid it out with all these great natural dye colors. So I call it Mali because the Mali mudcloth had this layout, and mudcloths are always in browns and cream. And then Jan and Ellen really liked it, but they had a little New York condo for their kitchen. They really wanted it without the middle. So that's what we did, and now this has become a really popular design, again, using what was the border, now makes for a whole new design. Why these work so well is this is all natural dye, and so if I could get a close-up, nothing is solid in these. Natural dye has great depth of color, and variegated. Nothing is ever one solid color, so you can do wonderful solid fields in the middle, yet it's a design in itself. And of course, the circles are from the Wadi culture. How I first started designing was with circles. The lines of the Changkai culture. Changkai was about 1100s to 1400s. Did some great geometrics. And there's the circles again. Got a few table runner sizes not to be overlooked. Those are about 7.5 feet long, lovely long runners. And then just in the middle here, this is another great asymmetrical combination from the Amano Museum of Textiles. We kind of pieced two together to get this design. Again, really going for the asymmetrical and wonderful complicated design here. Incredibly complex. This would be a great mate to it. Now, if you're seeing wrinkles, they're not on rug pads. All they need is a nice solid rug pad, and it would look just taut and firm. This would be a great set together, the Fiesta. And my dear friend Nilda's work, the Centro Textiles Tradicionales de Cusco, that we'll be doing some major kind of fundraising for, as their 600 weavers are looking for support to keep their craft and culture going. More about that later. A lot of my folks, my dear friends who have traveled with me, I've been to their community, and we need to keep that going too. So we're here through the end of June, Northrop King Building in Minneapolis, and hoping that you'll either stop in, make an appointment. We're here Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday afternoons, and any other time by appointment. And after this, that you'll hopefully come see us in Stillwater and travel to the Andes with me again someday soon. Take good care. Thank you.